And as we all know, there's other expansion packs to The Sims 1, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Will I get them a pet? I don't know. Will I bring them on a holiday? Sure, why not, if you get the money. Will I go down... Yeah, will I go downtown? Hopefully not, because downtown is just annoying. Okay, so Bob is back at 3 PM, so about an hour. And watching Betty is pretty boring, so I'll speed it up a bit. As we can see, Betty's needs are going down pretty quickly. Okay, slow down. Okay, that's pretty good. So Bob is back from work now, and dog, I'm gonna shoot him. Hate you, Spike. You go home. Okay, so Bob is cleaning up this like 2-day-old urine, and which is kind of weird. Why wouldn't it evaporate, right? Because it's like perpetually sunny here. Well, you can't tell, but it seems like it's perpetually sunny. So why wouldn't he just? Well, why wouldn't it just evaporate? Now we see Bob shooting the dog. He's taking his time though. Jeez. I think Bob and Spike are going to have a couple of confrontations. There's going to be conflict between these two in the future. Let's just wait and see. By part 100 we'll see. Part 100? Oh god. If I actually manage that, I need a medal. Someone has to give me a medal if I manage that. Because this is like part 1, maybe part 2, because it could be part 3, because I don't know how long I've been playing this now. It's definitely not part 1 anymore. I don't even know if I'm going to do the 15 minutes or... I don't know, I'm going to probably stop between sentences. And since I've been talking so much, I'm probably going to hit the 15 minutes. Oh, that makes it so much more awkward if it's 15 minutes now, because reaching part 100 is going to take even longer. Ugh. So yeah, Bob's going to bed. It's not like I'm going to have much time to do this, like. I don't know, I just had nothing better to do now, but it's not like I'm going to have the free time to do this every day. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah. The anger has been lost a bit, but it'll be back. Okay, so right now, Betty's just reading the book. Her energy's down, her fun's down, so I'm going to have this. Once she gets to the skill points, I'm going to stop her. Okay, so Betty's at... whoa. Okay, so Betty's at 1 block of mood, whatever. Let's just call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So her mood is 1 right now. I'll call them -1 through 5. Okay, so her mood is only 1. And everything's pretty far down. So this is kind of a challenge. Now the one... I'll just make her do stuff first before I start blathering on. Okay, so take her... Jeez, she's hungry again. Is she like pregnant or something? Okay, so yeah, let's send her to the toilet and shower. Okay, so the one need that I haven't really talked about is social. Social basically revolves around talking to other Sims or interacting with any living thing. So talking or a gnome. I think if you buy a gnome and you interact with that, like Kickish, I think your social goes up a bit. Or a flamingo. We have a flamingo now. I'm not going to bother trying, but maybe it works, maybe. So yeah, social is probably... It's one of the more awkward of the needs, because I don't know. It hasn't gone down very fast, because Bob and Betty had only talked this morning, and it's only starting to get low now. Bob's social's gone up because he has work, so really these two won't need to interact because they'll be at work. So right now I don't have to worry about that. What I'll probably do is I'll have her eat, and then I'll have her sit down and watch TV, and that'll put up comfort and fun. Oh yeah, hunger, fun, and then energy and comfort are gotten from bed. So really, yeah, this is pretty easy. Okay, so she'll clean up that and she'll make more food. Have quick dinner. That's something that I don't understand, is quick dinner. I suppose it's made in less time, but really it's not, because just watch how long it takes her to make it now. First of all, she has to put that away. Do we even have a bin here? Yeah, we do. Oh, she puts it in the sink. Okay. So we're going to watch how long it takes Betty to make food. Betty, make food. Betty, fridge or home, make food. Stop gazing. Okay, so it's about 7:30 now. She's chosen food. She's picked out the food. The amount of people who make this kind of theory statement that it takes them so long to do certain things. So 10 minutes, that's not bad to prepare food and wait. Okay, 15 minutes. It wasn't bad at all, actually. I've seen other people do videos where they actually wait and watch to see how long it takes a sim to make food, and it could take the bones of 40 minutes to an hour. But here wasn't bad. But like, 40 minutes to an hour to make food, if it's a fancy food, no, that's not bad. But right now, that was pretty good time. 15 minutes for food, that's not bad at all. Okay, so now, watch TV. No, don't turn it off, don't turn it off. Watch TV, watch your favourite channel, Romance. Okay, so we're just going to have Betty watch that for a bit, and then she'll go to bed. She has to wake up for 7 AM, that's not bad, Yeah, that's one thing I find about when I play The Sims. The average person goes to sleep around late enough, I suppose, 10 maybe. 10 through 12. I definitely go to bed around then anyway. I'm pretty much later because it's summer. Sometimes I go to bed at 3. That's pretty depressing, isn't it? And I'm angry about that. I should be going to sleep earlier. Yeah. Okay, so the average person goes to sleep around then. But Bob has been in bed for a couple of hours now, so let's say he's gone to bed around 6 or something. And now Betty is nearly ready to go to bed by 9. For a grown adult, that's pretty early, I think. Really, I'm making no point. I'm angry about that. That's my anger. I'm angry about that. I'm not. What's the word? Yeah, I forgot this word yesterday as well. I'm not connecting. Something like that. I'm not connecting with the audience. Something like that. The audience. Like the 4 people who watch this video. I'm angry about that. I should be getting 1 billion views. Okay, so we have a picture of a clown on the wall. This clown, I think it's just called the sad clown, whatever. If your Sims are depressed, there's a special way to get this clown. It's like, it has to be hanging in the toilet, I think. Oh, probably not. No, I don't think it does. That's just because it hangs in the toilet in the GOT household. And it's kind of easier to get in the GOT household, to get him to come. But I think your Sims just have to, they have to look at they have to actually view the picture, and then they have to be depressed or something. Their mood has to be pretty low down. And then, out of nowhere this clown shows up, and he stays. I'm not sure how you get rid of him. It's really awkward anyway. It's quite a hassle to get rid of him. Okay, so whatever. Betty's about to fall asleep, so she needs to go to bed. And it's actually starting to get late. Because Bob and Betty live in such crap, since they have so low quality things, low quality chairs, low quality TV, their needs go up so much slower. The bed is actually not bad, but their needs go up quite slowly. So it would be a smart idea to get a job. Jeez, Bob should be awake. It'd be a smart idea to get a job, to make money, to get better beds, get better TVs, get better everything, so you can up your needs faster. So basically, it's kind of a snowball effect. When your Sim starts getting better equipment and everything, they get ready for work faster, so they can do better in work, so they level up, so they get more promotions. So the only snag is friends. Friends is the real awkward thing. Getting skill points is not bad. Finding time to get skill points is a bit awkward, but finding times to keep, get friends, that's just awkward. Will I manage it? Maybe. I usually don't have the patience to get really high level. You get to, the higher in the career. There's 10 levels in the career. At the moment, Bob's at level 2. I'm pretty sure if you get a computer, if you get a computer and you look for a job, if your Sim has the requirements for that level of the job, he'll get it. So just say Bob gets pretty high in this job and he quits it, and he gets another job from a computer. And since he already has all these skills, he has these friends from the last job, he'll get to level 3 or something in another job because he already has all the requirements. It only makes sense. Shut up, it makes sense. Okay, so Bob has to use the toilet. and had fun. I'm pretty sure that this won't put up fun, but he needs to. Yeah, he needs to get them. He needs to get them body skills, and this is the only way to get body skills, by doing body. Oh, another thing, if you have a swimming pool, you can up your body skill. When I'm playing The Sims, I usually leave it at one camera angle. I find it awkward swapping around the camera angle. Sims 2 or Sims 3, I might change it a bit. But since it's fixed in Sims 1, these camera angles, I'm probably going to leave it in this camera angle. Okay. Whoa, that's pretty weird. Both bars are connecting. Okay, so... yeah, as you can see, because Bob has no body skill, he sucks at it. He's terrible. Look. Bob, you're worthless! Work harder! Okay, so Bob is pretty depressed at the moment. Pretty obvious because the room is pretty low. Okay. Another one of my rants is actually the room bar. This is another one of Lon Joyable's anger rants of Sims 1. It's the room bar. In Sims 1, yeah, it's called the room bar, as you can see. In the other Sims games, in Sims 2 it's called environment, and in Sims 3, I'm not even sure if it's there in Sims 3, or if it's there, it's probably still called environment. But in the Sims 1, if the room bar is low, like it is now, it has quite an effect on your Sims mood. As you can see now, Bob is quite depressed because the room is low. Everything else is, you know, it's fine. It wouldn't make him that sad. I would expect if he was inside now, he'd have 2. But since the room is so low, it makes him depressed. They fixed that in The Sims 2, which is... oh, I'm so happy that they did. Jeez, he got that quick. There's something about Bob, he's getting these skills really, really quick. So, yeah, they fixed it in Sims 2, and I'm so thankful they did, because it's such a worthless bar. The only way that you can up it is by making better surroundings. But the only way that you can make better surroundings is by having big, expensive stuff. So it basically means it takes away from the design of anything like that. I think that's pretty good looking. It's grand, like, and that lamp. This room looks cozy. But whenever, well, except for that chair is pretty ugly. But everything else in this room looks pretty cozy. But whenever a Sim goes into it, like, let's see how Betty thinks. So Betty thinks pretty low of this room. Her own bedroom. She thinks pretty low of it, which is maybe it's fair, but really, I don't know. I think it's a pretty well designed room. I think the house is pretty well designed. I'd like to live in it. Yeah, I'd live in a house like that. It's a bit kind of run down. The walls do look a bit... well, okay, yeah. Now, if you see this now, Bob has stopped using the working with machine thing. And as you can see, Bob has gotten a bit snooty here. He's refusing to use the... yeah, he's refusing to use the workout equipment. I'm not in a good enough mood to work out. Yeah. Sims and Sims 1 are pretty emo about everything. If they're in the slightest of bad moods, as you can see now, it's kind of half and half. They won't up skills. That's fixed in Sims 2 and Sims 3. They'll work until things get pretty desperate, until they're starving, until they're kind of falling asleep. But in Sims 1, if anything's wrong, like, there isn't much wrong. Only the room. Like, fun is pretty low down, I suppose, but comfort, hunger and hygiene, they're not horribly down. So I'll make him take a shower and make him have food. The amount of meals these guys are having, it's getting kind of weird. Okay, Betty's nearly... yeah, it's nearly time for Betty to get up. Yeah, work is coming soon as well. But Bob has been working the whole time. Yeah, Bob's worked 3 days, I think, now. So yeah, Betty better get up now. Yeah, because both of them are hungry, I'm going to make Bob serve food this time. Yeah, I probably should stop saying what I'm doing, because I think it's pretty obvious. Most people have played The Sims. Okay, Betty... what can Betty do now? I'll make her clean that up, I suppose. Yeah. So, in these early stages, there's not much... yeah, that's another thing. Even if, you know, their energy is really high, if they get out of bed, if you force them to get out of bed, some Sims will complain. Other Sims will jump out, but a Sim like her was just going to complain. It's to do with her personality. It's probably active or something, probably.